Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Grim Scenarios. I am your host, Milk, along with your other host, Emma. Hello, Emma.
Hello, Milk. How are you tonight?
I am doing just fine. We're recording in the evening, having a nice, relaxing recording session here. And we thought we mentioned previously, but we thought we would take a moment, take an episode or two, and talk about what you do when you get a token you haven't seen before. Right, Emma?
Yeah, that's sort of our plan, and if we're gonna do some episodes, this one and then the next one, for the previous two character releases, and if we think this goes well, we'll probably do this on a monthly basis moving forward. Every time a new character releases, we'll follow it up with a Grim Scenarios, talking about what to do when you get that character or you're fighting that character for the first time.
Yeah, I think it's interesting to talk about, broadly, what to do when you see a token or you interact with a token for the first time, not just from the perspective of the new release characters, but also from the perspective of probably a lot of folks who listen to Grim Scenarios, watch Grim Scenarios, might not have engaged with every single character that TPI has released, right? When you play a new script for the first time, you might encounter one or more characters that you haven't interacted before. And so we thought we'd talk about some of the kind of things that you can look into, some of the kind of ways you can think about interacting with or engaging with a character that's new, not just to everybody. We're going to use those examples because they're new to everybody, but characters that are new to you.
Yeah. And of course, this is something near and dear to me. I was, of course, the Oho in TPI's release game of the Oho character, which was my first time playing with it, and I drew the Oho token, and I won. So, obviously an expert at figuring out what to do with things for the first time. Or I was a little lucky. Who knows?
Little of both, maybe. Little of both, maybe.
Little of both. Anyway, Milk's not the Oho because he's on the good team. He's doing our good scenario for the week.
That's right.
He's, in fact, the High Priestess, which you probably don't have that token on your Grim because I set up the Grim before you joined the session.
That's true, but I can add it really quickly, and I'll even pop out the script. The script we're going to be looking at this week is the release script that TPI used for the very first Oho game on the screen. So I'm going to be the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a token I don't think I've pulled yet. I've faked it a couple of times, but I don't think I've actually had the High Priestess token yet. So this will be interesting.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
High Priestess is an interesting token. I put it in the same kind of realm as General to some extent, because you're usually getting information about other information to an extent. Not always. Sometimes you're getting direct information as the High Priestess, but in general, it's sort of a way of leading you to put together the puzzle pieces in a game, if you will. So I think that's kind of an interesting. I think it's kind of an interesting role. I like those roles. I like General quite a lot. I know you also kind of are interested in the meta information roles. Mathematician is in that realm as well. So.
Yep, those are three of my favorite information gaining townsfolk, at least of the ones that go every night. I think those are my top three: High Priestess, General, and Mathematician. I really enjoy this info that. It's info that forces you to figure out what's going on with other players, or your info won't make any sense to you, which is super interesting and important. Because this is, of course, a social game.
I was going to say, at Origins, you actually used general information to beat me in a game when I Snake Charmed Leviathan on the final day of a Leviathan game.
Yeah, no, you Snake Charmed on day 3, and I just essentially nominated you every day and said, I think by nominating Milk, who I think Snake Charmed the Demon, I'm going to force the storyteller, who was Patters. I think I'm going to force Patters to give me even more good winning, because as we all coalesce around the fact that we believe that Milk Snake Charmed the Demon, and Patters dutifully was forced to give me that good was winning by an even greater amount every night, because I was right, and we were building more consensus towards killing Milk.
I think that's an interesting thing to think about, and maybe we should revisit General, because it is a little bit like Pacifist, which we talked about as something where you can sort of manipulate the storyteller into, having to do something because of your ability.
Yep.
So that's kind of
Anyway,
fun
but
and interesting. We're not on that
yeah,
right
we're
now.
not talking about.
That's for
We're
later.
talking about High Priestess and fighting the
This is
Oho
the
for the
banter.
very
This is the
first
banter.
time.
This is the banter.
Yeah, the banter, the banter. So Milk, you've now actually played games with Oho, so it's not quite the fresh off the boat
Not quite.
experience would love. But let's pretend you hadn't. So you've just heard that TPI has released a new character. You've not read its token yet. It says Oho.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh.
Oho reads, each night choose a character, they die. If they are not in play, the storyteller chooses who dies. So, what sort of considerations go into you as a good player when you're fighting an Oho and, like, just reading the token without thinking it off too much?
So, two kind of crucial things. The first one is assuming that Oho's not the only demon on the script. It's worth thinking about whether or not it's an Oho game based on the claims of who dies. It's not always going to be true. This has a spy on it. Evil could lie.
Mm-hmm.
There's things that can happen. Um, so that's one thing, is that we're going to get information in a different way. The other is it's not that valuable in some ways.
Oh, Artemis is mad about that.
So, the other part is, because the Oho picks characters and not people, attaching my role attaching my role to myself is not that important in the same way that it is in a regular game. That you don't want the demon to know that you are the fortune teller, whatever. Um, you want the demon's not picking, but based on you as a person. The demon's picking based on a role,
Mm-hmm.
and that means if you have a powerful role, there's a good chance you're going to die anyway, fairly early in the game. Which
Mm-hmm.
means hiding your information isn't as important.
Though, in the converse of that, and this is where things get tricky, it means that if you are confirmed in some manner, say you have on the script a steward or a grandmother, and that confirmation gets out to the evil team has to know what you are if they want to actually get you dead,
Mm-hmm.
which is tough for them.
So you can hide parts of your information or none of your information. If the Oho's just guessing, they're probably guessing into things like fortune teller, empath, maybe preacher, slayer. They're not necessarily going to guess farmer early in the game. They might. They might guess mayor, right? To try to bounce a kill off a mayor early. If they're not seeing a team, they might go poppy grower. They might go goon at some point on this script. There's a lot that the Oho has to think about, and so from that perspective, it's hard to predict exactly um, how important it is to share or not share your information.
Exactly.
So let's go out to the Grim, huh?
All right, Milk. I'm going to tell you that on night one you were told the name Seat 9.
It's one of my favorite names.
It's a wonderful one. Um, so you wake up in the morning of day one, and you get a ping request from Seat 5.
Okay, let's go talk.
Do you want to take it, or do you want to go do something else?
Absolutely, happy to take it and go talk.
All right. Seat 5 says, "Hey, Milk.
Hello, what's up?
Just wanted to let you know that I'm the steward who received your name last night."
Oh, fantastic. Well, that's great because I'm a good player.
Did they go great? Do you want to tell me what you are, since we're both good, since I'm confirming you?
Absolutely seems like a really, really good choice. I'm going to tell you that I am the mayor.
Interesting. So, Milk, this player's claiming to confirm you, and you just straight up lie to them?
Absolutely. Steward confirmation is great, but it's unidirectional. The steward knows that I'm good, but I don't know that the steward is good.
And there's nothing really the steward can tell you to prove that, right?
That's right. So I'm going to give the steward a role that I would bluff as maybe normally. And if that gets around, great. If the steward's an evil that's just trying to get a roll out of me, great. But I don't want to create that connection for the evil team between me, a confirmed player, and the confirmed player's role at this point. If the steward's good, great. I can tell them I lied to them later. And if that causes them to not believe me, okay, but then they have to not believe their own information.
Okay. Well, back in town, I'll let you have your pick of players to talk to.
Let's go talk to Seat 9.
Okay, Seat 9 goes, "Hey, Milk, how's it going?"
I'm doing just fine. How are you?
They go, "Not bad, not bad."
What do you want to do? You want to do hard claims? I love hard claims.
They go, "Yeah, sure, I'm happy to hard claim.
Mm-hmm.
I am the fortune teller with a no."
Your fortune teller with a no, huh? Interesting. Okay. How come you're okay to hard claim fortune teller?
Why wouldn't I be okay to hard claim fortune teller?
Well, I mean, it's just an unusual thing to hard claim. That's all. A lot of
Yeah,
people
I
like to
mean,
hide
but
fortune teller.
some people like to hard claim it, and I felt like hard claiming it.
Sure. That's fine. Your no doesn't happen to be on me, does it?
Nope.
Okay.
It's on seats 10 and 4.
10 and 4. Okay, that's fine.
I shouldn't have told you that. Now you'll know to kill them if you're
Oh
evil.
no. Well, if it's an Oho game, they can't target specific people, so it's fine.
They go, "Yeah. Anyway, what are you?"
Me? I'm the mayor.
Seat 9 goes, "Great. Cool."
Yeah, it's a pretty useful role to have. If it's a Legion game and you're on the good team, it's great because we can go to Final 3 and 2 Legions can still be alive. It's a super great thing about the mayor, which is what I am.
They go, "Yeah, awesome."
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. See ya.
So, Milk, you've also now lied to the player the storyteller pointed you at. Can you tell me a little bit why you lied to seat 9?
Yes. So the storyteller is going to point to who they think is the most important person or the most useful person for me to talk to today. Different storytellers are going to interpret most important or most useful somewhat differently. They might give me a fortune teller that has a correct no on 2 players. And that's something I would believe. A fortune teller getting a correct no on 2 players is a very powerful thing for me to see. They might also show me a minion without a bluff, a minion that's lost in a poppy grower game, a marionette, right? They might show me a lot of things. So it's not necessarily worth it for me to just come out with my role right here. Again, this is the first day of the game. There's no rush for me to out my information. I'm steward confirmed. Even though I lied to the steward, I can go back to the steward tomorrow and say, hey, I just want to let you know I'm actually the high priestess. This is my information. I was claiming mayor because, steward's a one-way confirmation. I was a little concerned that you could be evil coming to me straight away, just trying to bluff steward. If we don't hear a steward double claim in the next day or two, we probably trust the steward.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you 2 more talks today.
Sure. I'll talk to seat 1 because makes a nice triangle.
Okay. You know that any 3 players make a triangle.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
there's nothing.
It makes an equilateral triangle.
An equilateral triangle. Okay, well, you go talk to seat 1.
Yes.
Seat 1 goes, "Hey, how's it going?"
Hey, what's going on, seat 1? I'm so glad to see you in this game.
They go, "Yeah. What do you want to do, Milk?"
Hard claims always. I'm great for a hard claim.
Yeah, I guess I'm the recluse.
You guess you're the recluse. Oh, okay, great.
They go, yeah, that's what I am.
Okay, that's great. Well, I heard of a fortune teller, so I'll let them know not to pick you because you're the recluse, and they shouldn't pick you.
They go, yeah, that makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm. All right, thanks, seat 1. Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. You have one more conversation today.
Oh, let's go to seat 7.
Seat 7 goes, "Hey, Milk, how's it going?"
You know what? I am doing fine.
They go, "I'm doing fine too."
Great. Let's trust each other. Let's be on the same team. Let's do hard claims.
They go, "I'm all for hard claims."
Yeah, hard claims. Let's go. I am the mayor.
They go, "Oh, Awkward.
Oh, are you the mayor?
Yes.
Oh, great. I'm the High Priestess. I'm bluffing mayor.
They go, sweet. Who'd you see last night?
You know what? I'll just tell you my information because maybe you're the mayor. I saw the player in seat 5.
They go, interesting.
Why's that?
I just haven't talked to the player in seat 5 yet. Do you know why you might have seen them?
I talked to them. I don't really know. They don't have a particularly powerful role, so it's kind of unusual, but maybe they were picked by a poisoner or something.
They go, yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
All right. Do you get back to town? Do you have any nominations you want to do today, Milk?
Yeah, I'll nominate seat 1.
Milk nominates seat 1. Why do you want to kill seat 1?
Well, I think we should kill somebody today, and seat 1 is somebody, and yeah, by process of elimination, they could be evil. I have cleared 3 whole, very good people on the grid.
Seat 1 goes, not evil. I don't think I'm a good kill. I think we should let the Oracle, if there is one, get some good info. Yeah.
Okay, sounds reasonable to me. I won't vote on it.
All right, seat 2 does vote on it. Something in the seat 1's defense confused them, it seems.
Yeah, they sound
And then seat 3 and 4 voted. Seat 7 voted. Seat 9 voted. Seat 11 voted. So it was just 6, just enough to put seat 1 on the block.
even without my vote,
Even without your vote.
and without the vote of the steward who's confirming me.
And without the vote of the steward who's confirming you, yes.
Well, that doesn't look like an evil.
Okay. Seat 1 nominates seat 5 and says, this player told me they were a role that's fine dying, so maybe we kill them instead?
Okay.
Are you gonna vote on this?
No.
Okay. You don't vote on it. Seat 7 and 8 don't vote on it. Seat 9 doesn't vote on it. Seats 10, 11, 12, and 1 don't vote on it. And seat 2 does vote on it, but so does seat 3 and seat 4.
All right. Sounds good. I don't have enough, so I can't do anything else.
We'll maybe say there's 1 or 2 other nominations. Nothing particularly important happens. Seat 1 is executed and dies, and you go to sleep. All right, the storyteller wakes you up that night and shows you seat 2's name.
Great. Seat 2. I'm going to lean over to the player in seat 5 in the nighttime and quietly whisper to them, hey, just so you know, I lied to you about my role. I think you're good now.
Okay. Well, when you wake up, seat 10 has died in the night, and seat 7 immediately wants to talk to you again.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Seat 7 goes, Milk, great news, we are on the same team.
Oh, how do you know?
Because you're the marionette, and I'm the Oho. I killed the poppy grower last night.
Oh, great. That's fantastic to know. I'm glad for it.
Mm-hmm.
Who else
seat
is on
11 is also on our team. I haven't had a chance to talk to them yet because I wanted to share the good news with you first.
Great. That sounds fantastic. I'm glad to know that I'm the marionette. Yeah, sounds good. We should figure out what seat 11 is. Do you want me to do the talk?
They go, yeah, that's fine if you do the talk.
Okay, great. I'll go over and talk to seat 11. Okay, I'll leave that conversation and go talk to seat 11.
Seat 11 goes, hey, Milk, how's it going?
Hello, seat 11. I guess I've been told I'm the marionette, and you're the other minion, so...
They go, I guess that makes sense, because I wasn't told another minion last night.
Yeah.
When the poppy grower died.
So what are you? Just kind of...
I'm the poisoner. I poisoned seat 5, night 1.
You poisoned seat 5 on night 1. Okay, that makes sense.
They go, yeah. I'm claiming Slayer in case anyone asks.
You're the Slayer. Oh, okay, great. What did we kill last night? So, other than Poppy Grower, what did we kill last night? Or I guess, what did we do yesterday? What did you poison last night? Sorry, brain.
Oh, I poisoned seat 8 in case they were the empath. Wait, no, I didn't.
Seat 8 in case they were the empath. It's a weird thing to do.
They go, yeah, I mean, who knows? Like, I don't know.
Cool. Good chat.
You have time for one more talk today, Milk.
So I should go talk to seat 2. However, there's some stuff here that's not adding up particularly well. I think that it's probably not. I think I'm probably not the marionette. And I think this is probably an elaborate lie. But because I have to hedge my bets, I'm going to have to hang around for a bit and find out.
Okay.
Because if this is the case, my first night of High Priestess information, I was given very powerful information as a marionette. I was shown the fortune teller who got a no on the poppy grower. So that's very powerful information. So right now, this could very easily be a spy game. Let's go talk to seat 2.
Seat 2 goes, hey, Milk, how's it going?
I am doing just fine, seat 2. I am the High Priestess, and I was shown you last night.
They go, huh. That's weird, because I'm the fortune teller who got a yes on you in seat 5 last night. So do you think that just means seat 5 is the demon?
Huh, that's pretty weird. Both of the people who I saw are claiming fortune teller.
They go, oh, who else did you see?
I'm going to tell you, seat 9.
Seat 9 talked about, and I talked about that yesterday. Seat 9's not the fortune teller.
Oh, seat 9's not the fortune teller. You're the real fortune teller, and you got a yes on me and seat 5.
Yeah, I got a no on seat 1 and seat 3 yesterday, and then when seat 1 implied they're the recluse publicly, I thought that was weird that I would get a no on the recluse, so I voted on them.
So you must think seat 3 is probably the demon then, right? Because the only reason a fortune teller would get a no on a recluse is to hide the demon.
Well, I mean, if seat 3 was the demon, I'd have to get a yes, right?
You're right. You would have to get a yes. So then maybe seat 3 is just a minion or an evil of some kind?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think they're both probably evil, and probably just the fortune teller sat between two minions.
It's probably unlikely. The recluse could have just pinged his no. Right?
I mean, you getting me
Hide.
suggests it's probably 1, 3, and 5, right?
I don't think it's 5 particularly. It's possible that it's 5, but it doesn't necessarily seem like.
You go, okay. Well, like,
Why
that's
is
just
seat
where
9?
my
Why is seat 9 lying about being the fortune teller?
that's their thing. I'm not gonna out it today. They gave me a pretty good reason that I think is pretty solid.
So you trust seat 9 is not the fortune
Yeah.
teller. They back down when you talk to them.
Yeah. When we talked, they told me what they actually were, and I'm completely fine with them double claiming me. It just confuses the evil team.
Sure. I mean, unless it's an Oho, right?
Yeah. But if it's an Oho, they're probably out of luck anyway.
All right, sounds good. Well, thanks for the chat.
All right, Milk. What do you think's going on here?
3 possible worlds exist now. It's an Oho game. I'm the marionette. Seat 11 is the poisoner. Seat 2 and 9 are doing something weird, and for some reason the storyteller has put the red herring on the steward. That doesn't seem super likely to me. The next possibility is that it's a different demon with a spy, and the other demon is trying to fake an Oho world. That makes seat 7 possibly the spy who's just trying to string me along. Seat 5 could also be a spy. Nope, seat 5 can't be a spy unless I'm the red herring, but then I'm not the marionette. Yeah. I actually think it might be a Legion game, to be totally honest. The storyteller pointed me at a Legion. Then uh, storyteller pointed me at a Legion. They both have the same bluff. Yeah. Two Legions got caught in the same bluff. A Legion knows that I'm good, is just faking being the demon to marionette me. Pointed me at another evil. It's weird that the other evil kind of knew the score. Yeah, it's some combination of those things. Don't really have a reason to believe any of them right now. Unfortunately, I've been shown two things by the storyteller that aren't really helping me figure out if my ability's working. And seat 2, it has weird information. So, yep.
All right.
Go another day.
When you get back to town, seat 10 says, in case you haven't heard, I'm the poppy grower. I died last night, so I think it's either an Oho or a spy game. I'm leaning Oho.
Could be.
Seat 3 then nominates seat 5 and says seat 5 is double claiming me. And I think my claim's more realistic. I'm the steward. I saw seat 10 in the night. And then seat 10 died. I think that just confirms my information. So let's kill seat 5, who's evil. Seat 5 defends himself and says seat 3 is not the steward. They're a lying liar who lies because I'm the steward. Milk, are you going to vote on this?
No.
Okay, seat 4 doesn't vote. Seat 5, which is you, doesn't vote. You don't vote.
Starts on 5, right?
Yeah. Well, no, it starts on you, right? It starts on you.
So
you don't vote. Seat 7 doesn't vote. Seat 8 doesn't vote. Seat 9 puts their hand up, and when they put their hand up, seat 11 and 12 put their hands up as well. Seat 2 does not vote. Seat 3 votes, and seat 4 votes. That's 5 on seat 5. That's just enough.
How curious.
Do you want to make any nominations, Milk?
Yeah, I'll nominate seat 3.
What do you say?
It's the other half of the double claim. There's a couple of double claims in this town. Some of them might be getting sorted out. Some of them might not be. I kind of believe seat 5 over seat 3. Seat 3 is claiming that their claim is the better of the two. I don't really buy that. So I think seat 3 is probably the one we should kill.
Seat 3 goes, my steward ping died in the night. Seat 5, I'm told, is obviously still alive. And I've heard of an oracle with a 0 further confirming my steward ping. So this is weird to me. Seat 4 votes. Seat 5 votes. Do you vote?
Yeah, I'm voting.
Sure. All right. Seat 6 votes. Seat 7 votes. I'll say seat 9 votes. Seat 11 votes. And seat 2 votes. That's 6 votes, and seat 3 is marked for execution. There's a few more nominations. None of them are particularly important. Seat 3 is executed and dies. That night, you were pointed at seat 9.
Again?
Yeah, no, sorry, seat 12. Sorry. I don't know why I said 9. I was literally had my mouse clicker hovering over seat 12, and I was just 9 came out. I almost did it again when I was explaining what happened.
We're about a half an hour in, Emma. So
yeah.
I think I'm gonna settle on a world that's probably wrong, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that anyway because we are in this kind of mid. Right now, just based on the information you've given me, it looks like a Legion game.
A Legion game? And you have a sign for that and everything.
I made one. It's helpful because if I go into the tunnel, I need my sign for the tunnel. I think it's a Legion game for a couple of reasons. The first thing is seat 7 was suspicious both times I talked to them. the killing off the poppy grower on day 1, yeah, the Oho can do that. It's a perfectly reasonable thing as the Oho to just kill off the poppy grower on day 1. But then you have a steward confirming the poppy grower. That seems weird to me, personally. The player in seat 11 didn't seem certain of their evil information of their action in the night, which to me didn't seem very trustworthy. Yeah, I think it's probably just a Legion game. The evil team's trying to string me along.
All right, well, when you wake up, seat 9 has died in the night.
So seat 3 is the good one. No, that doesn't work. Because the first person who died isn't the poppy grower. Seat 3 is the good one. Seat 5 is the demon, just telling me I'm the...
So you have you're gonna get one conversation today, and then we're gonna ask for you for your final world solve.
I'll talk to seat 12. I don't
All
think
right,
I have
seat
a
12
solve.
goes, your friendly neighborhood oracle. I got a 0 both nights.
0 both nights.
Yeah.
The oracle, you got a 0 both nights. I was showing you. I'm the high priestess. I was shown seat 2. And I was shown seat 9. In the opposite order.
Huh. Well, interesting. Yeah, everyone dead is good, which makes sense. Wouldn't expect any evils to be dead so far. I think we need to kill seat 5 today, right?
That makes it seem like not Legion.
They go, yeah, why would you think it's Legion? It's not Legion.
A lot of double claims, people saying suspicious things to me.
They go, well, it's not Legion. I don't think it's Legion. If it's Legion and there's 4 dead good players, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you would be in the Legion.
They go, well, I know I'm not in the Legion. I'm the Oracle, so it's not possible for me to be in the Legion.
Yeah, fair enough. Good shout.
All right, Milk. We've been going for 35 minutes, so it's about time for you to make your final mid-game solve, which is, of course,
Yeah, this one's bad. This one's pretty rough. I don't really have it. I don't have a whole lot here. There's a lot of viable worlds left. We're probably killing seat 5 today regardless. I probably still won't vote on it. Me not voting on seat 5. So me not voting on seat 5 and then not getting a lot of votes until seat 9 voted is interesting. Apparently 9 and 12 or 9 and 2 are in a double claim that's okay. 2's information is weird. Both of the fortune teller information bits are weird. I think 9's a Legion who died. I think 2 could be good. That makes 5 a Legion. 5 and 3 are using the same bluff. The poppy grower's a Legion. The recluse could have been real. I think killing seat 5 if they're good is really bad for us. I don't think I'm the marionette. That's the one thing I can say I think pretty certainly. I don't think I'm the marionette based on this information.
So you're leaning towards a Legion world.
I think I'm leaning toward a Legion world. I'm leaning toward I'm not the marionette.
Okay, so in a Legion world, can you tell me who you think is good?
Not 12. 12's a Legion.
Probably not in a Legion world. The Oho or the Poisoner, right?
The Oho or the Poisoner are evil. Seat 8 was claimed to have been poisoned. That actually looks like an evil covering. So it could be me, seat 5, seat 2, because a good player has to register as evil for a real fortune teller. And I didn't get the rest of their information. I only got that they got a fortune teller yes on me and seat 5.
You also got that they had a no on their neighbor's night 1.
They had a no on their neighbor's night 1?
Mm-hmm.
I did get that. Forgot about that. I didn't put it on the grim. Well, now I kind of think it's not... Am I just being shown legions? Like, so that would make it like... me, 5... Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I think I'm just wrong. I think I'm just down the wrong tunnel.
Well, Milk, I'm going to give you 10 points for figuring out the correct demon. This is a Legion game. And
Hey!
5 points for correctly analyzing that you're not the marionette, because you can't have a marionette in a Legion game. That doesn't make any sense. Let's,
I'm not sure who's good though. That's the hard part with this information.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. If you hadn't been an inveterate liar, Seat 9, when you told them that they were a High Priestess ping, would have told you that they were the farmer.
Mm.
Which is why they were claiming Fortune Teller, hoping to get killed in the night.
Okay.
The storyteller then told you Seat 2, who at the time was the drunk, who thought they were the Fortune Teller. Because the storyteller already knew the plan was to create a farmer confirmation, because they thought that would be fun between 9 and 2, while also making you suspicious of these people. Seat 5 is, of course, the steward confirming you, the sober and healthy High Priestess.
Yeah, I thought 5 was good.
Yeah, you were right. Seat 7 was, of course, a Legion, as was Seat 11 and Seat 10. They had this funny idea, day 1, where they would set up a fake Oho Poppy Grower game and lie to you specifically about being the marionette.
I think 8 has to be a Legion because they were covering for 8 having false information by claiming to.
Yeah, 8 was Legion. You didn't talk to them. They were claiming Saint.
The Oracle's obviously Legion.
Oracle's obviously Legion because a bunch of Legions are dead. Seat 1's obviously a Legion.
Yeah.
If the storyteller had known they were bluffing Recluse, would have given the drunk fortune teller Yadasan, but can't know that night 1.
That's why the information is wrong. Yeah.
Seat 3, obviously a Legion, double claiming the steward. Seat 4, you also didn't get a chance to talk to. They were claiming Goon, but of course, also a Legion.
Yeah, also a Legion. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice one. Didn't expect to have to solve a Legion game. This was good. This was really good, Emma.
All right.
Nice Grim.
Thank you. Yeah, so this was, sometimes it's helpful to just tell people the truth. If you had told the truth, you would have gotten the farmer information.
Yep, fair enough.
And you probably would have had a complete solve.
Mm-hmm. But I did have much of it, so that's good. The information wasn't right.
Yeah, the information wasn't right. The fortune teller was the drunk, which was part of the storyteller telling you, hey, this drunk fortune teller got a yes on you and your steward. Ain't that weird?
Yeah, see, and that's an interesting thing about High Priestess is you really have to figure out what the storyteller's trying to say to you. Getting the Oracle information night 3 made me think it was Legion.
Yeah, and that's what the storyteller was trying to do there. They were saying this Legion's bluffing Oracle with just hilariously incorrect information from your perspective because you think Seat 5 is good, and they're going to about to tell you that Seat 5 is evil.
Yeah. And then
because
on top
they
of that,
should probably be bluffing that at least some of these dead players are evil because they are supposedly have a dead recluse and the player double claiming your steward.
Yeah. They should have basically had a number. They should have basically had a 1 from the second.
They should have had a 1, yeah. 1 would have been a believable number. But the storyteller knew they were sticking with 0.
And at that point I have to make the decision, is the evil team 7, 11, and 12, and they've just, they're actually an evil team, but they've just strung me along. They're just trying to string me along as the marionette, or is something else going on? And it seemed like something else was going on, and that kind of is, I think, where the brain went to the Legion world. So,
Well, when the storyteller, who of course is me in this scenario, looked at the setup of High Priestess, Steward, Farmer, and Drunk Fortune Teller, they didn't really know what to show you night 1, and they said, hey, if the Farmer chain has this pre-built-in trust from the High Priestess, that'll be very powerful for good, which is why they sent you to the Farmer.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, not knowing that they weren't fortune tellers was obviously part of the problem, which I brought upon myself. Very, very reasonably.
You brought upon yourself. That's right.
As always. All right, let's go. Let's go to the second group. All right, everybody, welcome back, and we're going to be running another scenario on this group. Of course, this is going to be our evil scenario, and Emma, although, of course, she has seen this token before, Emma is going to be the Oho in seat 12.
Mm-hmm.
Emma, since you were the very first public Oho token puller, do you want to tell us a little bit about the Oho?
Yeah, so I'll be up front. I think in terms of demons that are out there, Oho's power level is on the weaker side. And that might be weird to you, but like you can always kill the Fortune Teller Knight 2, you can always kill the Empath Knight 3 on this script, you can always kill the Slayer Knight 4. You're just getting all the power rolls right off the board. How can it be so weak? And here's my basic thoughts on why it's weak. I don't really care about killing by roll. There's a few rolls I do want to get killed pretty quickly on this script. Poppy Grower and Slayer, so it's nice to have those as murder tools, though the good team has ways to fight those. But a lot of the times as a demon, you're trying to either sow misinformation, rely on misinformation, or kill players who town thinks are good, all of which the Oho struggles with. The Oho is the only currently released demon, there may be more in the future, that can't move. That either can't move or has some other protection against being executed. So Legion and Riot have multiples. Leviathan has the fear of the double Leviathan tokens. Imp can Star Pass. Little Monster has, of course, Little Monster things. And Leech has its built-in execution protection. So all those demons have what I consider like execution, death protection. They all have ways to get out of a sticky situation. By either their multiplicity or their movement abilities. So Fangu's another one, of course, or in the Leech's case, their literal immortality. Most of the other demons that we have are misinformation demons. Vortox, Vigor Mortis, Nodashi, Puka, all cause misinformation. They cause, and that's fundamentally important to their characters. They help the evil team by creating misinformation. The remaining set of demons, Po, Shabloth, Alhadikia, are all game accelerators. They all can kill multiple players per night, speed up the game, make it harder for the good team to gather the information they need to solve. And Oho has none of that. Doesn't cause any misinformation, doesn't have any protection against execution, can't really speed up the game. It can whiff, either on purpose or by mistake, and the storyteller might throw them a bone and speed up the game. But it's tough. It's tough life as the Oho, and you can't always kill who you want to. So who do you want to kill as the Oho? You want to kill trusted players, which means as the Oho, you need to work hard to gather information about the actual Grim, so you can make sure you are killing the players who don't work as demon candidates and don't work as evil worlds, and not killing players who people are suspicious of but happen to have a powerful role.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You're, especially in the early game, you're gonna not really know where things are going. So I think the Oho has two goals. One is to gather as much information as possible to Grim so we can take control over its kills. And two, decide on a strategy in the early game for trying to overcome its inherent weaknesses of not having an inbuilt misinformation capabilities.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot for the Oho to deal with, which I think is part of what makes it a difficult demon to play and a little bit of a daunting token to see for the first time.
Mm-hmm. So I can tell you that back when I saw this script for the first time and drew the red Oho token, I had two players I was super interested in killing as quickly as possible. And I knew it wasn't a Poppy Grower game, so I didn't have to worry about that. Those were the Slayer, and this my second one might surprise. The Slayer, I think, is obvious. Like, Slayer's just really scary. And in fact, in that game, there was a drunk Slayer who shot me on day 2. After I tried to kill the Slayer, and thankfully they were the drunk, because getting shot by the drunk Slayer instead really helped me win the game. Because there was a fortune teller yes on me, and there was no way for me to escape that fortune teller yes. The Slayer shot me, didn't kill me because they were the drunk, and then they were executed because they were the other side of the fortune teller yes. So Slayer, but the other one I think might surprise people. The other one I want to kill is the drunk.
And why would you want to kill the drunk, Emma? Because I agree with you. I do think the drunk is worth targeting.
Well, yeah. I mean, now that I'm saying this, I really can't do this in Oho scripts as the Oho anymore, because my thought process is about to become completely public here,
We've given away
which
the
is
secrets, Emma. We've given away our secrets.
yeah, because if you murder the drunk as the Oho, you confirm their information because their powerful townsfolk role was targeted by the Oho, which must mean they had true and scary information. Like, if you can kill a drunk fortune teller who's gotten a know on you, magnificent. Magnificent. Not only you've just confirmed lots of people are going to read this as, oh, the fortune teller was killed. It's an Oho game. Fortune teller's information can be trusted. Fortune teller's no one Emma. Perfect. Emma's not the demon. Now, of course, now that I've said that my strategy would be to kill the drunk quickly to confirm their information and trust that the drunk's information helps the evil team, I can never do that again. It's done.
Tragic.
Tragic.
All right, Emma. The storyteller wakes you on the first night and says, Emma, I'm here to let you know that your bluffs are Slayer, Grandmother, and Philosopher.
Okay.
Good night. So how do you feel about this situation? Because not only now do you have a brand new token that you haven't seen before, but you're all on your own.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be on my own for long. I mean, I may or may not. I don't know if I need to kill the Poppy Grower immediately. Minions can soak executions. Yeah, probably not going to kill the Poppy Grower.
All right, sounds good.
The bluffs are a little unfortunate.
How so?
Slayer dies quickly in an Oho game. They can't hide. So, can't really bluff Slayer. Grandmother, it's tough. Without a spy, I can't really reliably bluff Grandmother. So I guess I'm going Philosopher. The other two are just non-options. They're not in the... They might as well not be bluffs for me. So Philosopher's interesting. Because in an Oho script, a Philo is really incentivized to do something like Philo Farmer to accidentally set off a farmer chain. And an Oho is really incentivized to think about that and be worried about killing the philosopher until they've really locked down what the philosopher went into in case they're a farmer. So I'm probably taking Philo. I don't know if I'm going to claim Philo Farmer. I might claim Philo Mare.
Okay.
Or Philo Oracle or Philo Goon. Philo Goon could be fun.
Could be fun. All right, well, you wake up on the first day, and instantly you receive a ping from the player in Seat 1.
Okay. Hey, Seat 1. How's it going?
Hi, Emma. I am just going to be completely honest with you. I am the High Priestess, and I was shown you last night.
Sweet, I say. That's great. For you viewers at home's edification, I've tentatively marked Seat 1 as the marionette. They could also be the drunk. They could also be poisoned. There is absolutely no way they're the High Priestess who saw me night 1. No shot. Absolutely no shot. There's absolutely no valid reason to give a demon to the High Priestess night 1. A sober High Priestess. Like, the demon has a bluff. They're not going to be caught in a situation where they're bluffless. If there's information pointed at the demon, you'd probably give the person who they got that information, not the demon, if you were going to do something that bold. It's just not realistic. So this is either my marionette, it's the drunk, or they were poisoned last night. Dealer's choice. Whatever. They're sat next to me. They got my name as the High Priestess. They're probably just my marionette. I go, great. I'm happy to be honest with you if you got me. I'm the Philosopher. Haven't used it yet. Still deciding what I want to do with it.
Oh, awesome. Well,
I'm gonna lie about that though, so don't go around telling people you got shown the Philosopher.
I won't tell anybody that. Maybe I shouldn't say that I'm the High Priestess yet. Maybe I'll say I'm something else.
Yeah. I don't want the Oho, if we have an Oho, to know how to kill me in case, a Slayer shoots me or something.
and I don't really want the Oho to kill me either. So I think probably the best choice is just for me to go and maybe claim like Oracle or Mayor or something that's probably not like really high priority.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. All right,
Okay,
cool.
thanks Emma. Bye. All right. Well Emma, who would you like to talk to? Dealer's choice.
Seat 4.
Of
Obviously. Always seat
course.
4.
Always talking to seat 4. Hi Emma, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going, seat 4?
I'm doing just great, and I'm happy to do a hard claim with you if you don't mind.
Of course. Always happy to hear hard claims. And
Sure.
I take them very seriously on day 1.
Yeah, it's a very serious, always definitely true hard claim. I'm the farmer.
Interesting.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah, I figured that's a pretty good role to be open about if it's an Oho game, because I'm not gonna get killed.
Yeah. That seems reasonable to me.
hmm if it's one of the other demons, of course, I guess it's bad for me, but it could be Legion too, so might as well just be open about it.
I get that completely.
How about you? What are you, Emma? I've given you my absolutely true hard claim, never false.
Yeah. In that case, I'll give you my absolutely true hard claim, never false. I'm obviously the steward who saw you. Duh.
Oh, the steward who saw me. Awesome. Well, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
I
It's
definitely trust.
clearly the truth.
I definitely trust that.
100%.
We'll definitely have a great time with whatever's going on here. All right, thanks, Emma.
Yep.
All right, where are we going next?
Seat 10.
Seat 10. Yeah, just straight across. All right,
Yeah, this
seat
makes
10.
a triangle you see between seats 1, 10, and 4.
I see that. Yep, I see that.
Yeah.
Well, seat 10 says, "Hi Emma. I think I think it's okay if I just go ahead and share my role.
Okay.
I'm the savant. And I think I'm just gonna be open about all the information I get in this game.
Alright, so what was your day 1 information?
So, my day one information is pretty interesting. Um,
Mm-hmm.
my day one information is an evil player was selected by another evil player last night, or the red herring is an ongoing information role.
Interesting, I say. So the first one is really just that there's either a marionette with the specifically preacher fortune teller ability,
That sounds
or
right.
a poisoner in play, right?
Yeah, or a poisoner, like maybe in a
So,
poppy grower world, the poisoner picks an
pr-
evil.
yeah, probably just a poisoner because giving you the marionette's role would be incredibly powerful information if we narrowed the marionette down to one of 2 characters, right?
Yeah, yeah. The other piece of information is interesting because it might clear somebody later. So,
Yeah, it's super interesting. That's really fun.
hmm
I am, of course, your philosopher. Because, yeah, I
oh,
haven't used it yet.
oh, you haven't used it yet. Okay, that's good to know.
Mhm.
Do you have any idea what you're thinking about going?
Not really, still thinking it through. Still, there's a
I
lot of choices on this script.
I heard of a farmer. I don't know if they're telling the truth, but I
Mm.
did hear about a farmer.
Yeah, interesting. I've also heard about a farmer. That's weird that we've both heard about a farmer.
Yeah, I don't think we've had time to talk to the same people.
Yeah,
Huh.
interesting.
Oh, that's interesting. Well,
All right.
lots of people claiming farmer, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thanks, Emma. All
Yep.
right, I'll give you one more.
We'll talk to seat 7. We'll complete the square.
Excellent. Hey, Emma. So I was watching Grim Scenarios recently, and I watched the episode about this role, and I think I'm just gonna kind of play this face up because I'm a little bit concerned, about trying to build social trust with people. So I'm gonna try building some social trust. I'm the saint.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the goon, so there's our outsiders.
Oh, the goon. Great. Great. Fantastic. Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So you go back out to town square, and before you can get a nomination off, the player in seat 3 nominates the player in seat 6.
Okay.
The accusation is I've got information on a player who is evil, or I've got an evil ping on a player who is claiming to be confirming seat 6, and so I think that we should kill seat 6 because I think the player who's confirming them is evil, and I think we might have just found the demon right away on day 1.
Fascinating.
I did talk to someone who is confirming me. I don't think there's any reason to believe that they're evil or that I'm evil. I think we could probably not do this today. I do have a useful role. I don't really want to say what it is. So the vote starts, and seat 7 does not vote. Seat 8 votes. Seat 9 does not vote. Seat 10 votes. Seat 11 does not vote. So there's 2 votes on seat 6 when it gets to you. Would you like to vote?
I'm not gonna vote.
All right, you don't vote. The player in seat 1 doesn't vote. The player in seat 2 does not vote. The player in seat 3 votes. The player in seat 4 votes. And the player in seat 5 votes, which is not quite enough to put seat 6 on the block. That's 5 votes. Would you like to make a nomination, Emma?
No, I'm good.
All right. The player in seat 4 nominates the player in seat 10. The player in seat 4 says, this is another part of the evil ping that I've heard of. I think the player in seat 10 is probably evil, and I think we can kind of we probably need to kill him to clear a world. Player in seat 10 says, I'm not evil. I've been honest with people about my role today. I've told a couple of people on this side of the grim. Um, and I don't really want to out it any further, but I'm definitely, almost certainly a good player. I think I have information that that confirms that this is a spurious accusation. Spurious, I say. So it's going to go around, and the player in seat 11 does not vote on the player in seat 10. Do you want to vote on seat 10?
No, I think seat 4 is the fortune teller and seat 10 is the red herring, so let's let the red herring live.
Switch this to fortune teller since you think they're the fortune teller. And I'll put the red herring on seat 10. All right, seat 1 doesn't vote. Seat 2 votes. Seat 3 votes. Seat 4 votes. Seat 5 votes. Seat 6 votes. Seat 7 doesn't vote. Seat 8 votes. Seat 9 doesn't vote. And seat 10 is on the block with 6. Oops, not executed. Is put on the block with 6 votes.
Someone doesn't have to come up with more savant information, viewers.
That definitely wasn't the plan in any way, shape, or form. Do you want to make a nomination, Emma?
No, I'm good.
All right, seat 10 nominates seat 8. Seat 10 says, I'm good. I have a useful information gathering role. I really don't want to die here. I'd rather kill someone else. Seat 8 is someone else. I didn't talk to seat 8. I don't know their role, but I would just like to get them out of here. Because I really just want to get off the block. We can tie this. I get useful information. I really don't want to die.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote on this.
All right, seat 11 votes. You vote. Seat
Oh,
1
did
race.
seat 8 make it to seat 8?
Oh, seat 8's defenses. Seat 8's defenses. My ability. I have a pretty strong ability. I'd rather not die day 1. I haven't really gotten to use it yet. So I'd like to at least have a chance to use my ability.
Yeah, I'm voting on this.
All right. Seat 11 does also vote. Sorry. It starts with seat 8. So 9 doesn't vote. 10 votes. 11 votes. You vote. Seat 1 votes. Seat 2 does not vote. Seat 3 does not vote. Seat 4 does not vote. Seat 5 doesn't vote. Seat 6 doesn't vote. Seat 7 votes. And seat 8 votes to make it a tie. So there's nobody on the block.
Beautiful.
There's nobody on the block. So town kind of goes back and forth, but nobody seems to be able to get enough votes to get on the block. Nobody is executed on this day, and everybody goes to sleep. All right, Emma, the storyteller comes to you and says, well, looks like they're not going to kill themselves. You're going to have to do it for them. Who would you like to pick? Or what character would you like to pick?
That's really unfortunate. I wanted to kill the marionette tonight. But it's gonna have to be the Oracle first.
Okay.
So I can kill the marionette tomorrow night.
All right, so you're going to select Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you select the Oracle, you go back to sleep, and the following morning you wake up, and the player in seat 6 is dead, and the player in seat 4 is also dead.
No, the fortune teller.
All right.
Who dares kill my fortune teller? Rude of them.
What are you thinking, Emma?
Either an assassin killed the fortune teller, in which case rude, or I whiffed him. There's no oracle implying the storyteller killed two to simulate an assassination.
All right, that sounds like a possibility. Who do you want to talk to? I'll give you 2 conversations today. I don't think you need all that much.
Let's talk to. We really do want to talk to seat 6 and see if I guessed right.
Okay.
But that's a little. But doing that, so that'll be the second conversation. We'll go talk to seat 8 first.
You go talk to seat 8. Hey, what's up?
Hey, how weird tie there in seat 10?
Yeah, I mean, they seemed honest and whatever, right? Like I don't know, they seemed like they were good.
Mm-hmm.
So, leave them.
That's fine. I've certainly done suspicious ties as a good player to save a good player.
Oh, yeah, I mean, sometimes you just have to go with your gut. I mean, it happens.
So what are you?
I'm the Slayer. Probably use it today since I managed to get through one day with it.
Okay, yeah, that works for me.
Yeah.
I'm the Philo who went who's I'm the Philo Mare. I wouldn't mind being Slayer shot if you don't have a better choice.
Yeah, I don't have a Slayer. I don't have a better choice. I did hear somebody else was claiming Mayor, but
Oh, I hadn't talked to a Mare. I thought it'd be safe to go to.
yeah, I'll shoot you though. That's fine.
Hmm.
I don't mind taking a shot on somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna use it today. If Town wants to kill me, it's probably fine. I'll be used up.
So sort of my thought process for you all viewers at home is when I have a good roll that has trouble confirming itself but has a really powerful ability, there's nothing I like more than being Slayer shot. So Mare Soldier, like I love being Slayer shot as those. In this particular game, I know there's no Slayer, but if people know me and know that I like drawing Slayer shots as roles like Soldier or in this case Philo Mare, even better. So it's just an attempt to plant a social read in Seed 8's head.
What do you think about Seed 8?
Then, well, they're not the Slayer. They're probably
They're
the
not
Poppy Grower. They're probably the Poppy Grower or evil.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So
Let's
I'll
go
put
talk
you
to Seed
as a
6.
Slayer for now. Yeah, you go talk to Seed 6.
Hey, how's it going, Seed 6?
Yep. What you got?
What do you got?
Well, I mean, I died like the first night of kills. I don't think there's any reason for
fair.
evils
That's
to
fair.
die on the first night of kill. I guess Legion, but 2 deaths.
Legion, Vigor killing their minion. There's reasons.
2 deaths makes it seem pretty unlikely that it's that. Could be Legion faking.
Oh, like if it's like a Vigor assassin poisoner,
Yeah.
I would totally Vigor kill.
I mean, I think you can go first. I think you could go first in this exchange based on the fact that I'm dead.
All right, fine. I'm the philosopher.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say what I want.
Oracle. I didn't get any information. I'm dead. I was steward confirmed, and word of that I think got around. So.
Oh, interesting. I hadn't talked to a steward at all.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. Probably shouldn't give that information out. But yeah.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it happens.
At least it wasn't grandmother.
Yeah, it wasn't grandmother, so it didn't lose the other player, so that's good. They're still around. I kind of trust I don't know. I kind of trusted them, but apparently there's some other information that makes them look a little bit evil now. I'm obviously not evil, dying there, but yeah, there is some information that makes them look evil.
Okay.
All right, thanks. All right, Emma, back to the town square. The player in seat 3 says, well, I'm not really sure what's going on, but I have found, I think I found an evil. Um, I'm the empath, and I've had a 1 on seat 2 for 2 days. Seat 4 died in the night. I don't think they're evil. Seat 6 is also died in the night. I'm a little bit concerned that this could be a Legion game or that there's a Vigor Mortis in play. Not really sure what's going on. Maybe an Oho, but yeah, I've got a 1 on seat 2 and 4, and now I have a 1 on seat 2 and 5. Seat 2 says, I'm just the steward. I was confirming seat 6. That's why seat 3 thought that I was evil yesterday and that seat 6 was evil. Seat 6 died in the night is clearly good. I think seat 3 is just evil and pushing on their neighbors with no information. I think seat 4 was good. I think I'm good, and I think seat 3 is the evil one among us. All right. So seat 3 is, of course, going to vote on this. Seat 5 doesn't vote on this. Seat 7 doesn't vote on this. Seat 8 votes on it. Seat 9 votes on it. Seat 10 votes on this. Seat 11 does not. Do you want to vote on it, Emma?
No.
All right. Seat 1 also does not vote on it, and Seat 2 doesn't vote on themselves. Seat 2 immediately Uno reverses a counter nom back onto Seat 3. Seat 2 nominates Seat 3, says, I think Seat 3 is just making up information. I think they're probably evil, just pointing at their neighbors. I think that probably means it's not a Poppy Grower game because Seat 3 wouldn't just randomly point at their neighbors with an empath bluff if it were a Poppy Grower game. Seat 3 says, you're definitely evil. I can't believe we didn't get you on the block with an empath 1 2 nights in a row. I'm not sure what's going on, but you're clearly just evil. So let's go on seat 3. Seat 5 does not vote on seat 3. Seat 7 does vote on seat 3. Seat 8 votes on seat 3. Seat 9 does not vote on seat 3. Seat 10 votes on seat 3. Seat 11 does not vote on seat 3. Do you vote on seat 3?
No.
All right, you don't vote on seat 3. Seat 1 doesn't vote on seat 3, but seat 2 does, and that's also, once again, one short of the required number of votes, I believe. Right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 votes is not enough. Seat 3 is safe for today. Seat 3 goes, well, at least we didn't mess that up. What do we want to do now?
I'll nominate seat 9.
All right, you nominate seat 9.
I haven't had a chance to talk seat 9 yet, but no one's really mentioning them at all. No. I'd rather go into silence than go into these conflicts.
Seat 9 says, yeah, I've claimed my role to people near me. I don't think I'm a great kill today. I actually think I have a nomination that'll work. So with that, seat 10 does not vote on seat 9. Seat 11 doesn't vote. Do you vote?
Yeah, I'll vote.
You vote. Seat 1 votes. Seat 2 votes. Seat 3 does not vote. Seat 5 does not vote. Seat 7 does vote. And seat 8 does vote, which is enough to put seat 9 on the block. Seat 9 says, that was really suspicious because I told my role to the player in seat 8, and I think that they are probably just evil here. They keep voting on literally everything. Seat 9 nominates seat 8 with that accusation. Seat 8 says, just trying to figure out what's going on. Seems like we had a hard time getting votes yesterday, so I'm just voting on everything, trying to get somebody on the block. All right, seat 9 votes. Seat 10 doesn't vote. Seat 11 doesn't vote. Do you vote on this?
No.
Okay, seat 1 doesn't vote. Seat 2 doesn't vote. Seat 3 doesn't vote. Seat 5 does vote, and seat 7 does vote, but that's not enough. Seat 9 is executed and dies, and everybody goes to sleep.
Tonight I'm killing the marionette.
Tonight you're killing the marionette. All right, you wake up the following morning, and the player in seat 1 is dead.
Perfect.
I'm going to give you one conversation today, Emma, because we are running a little shy on our time. And also
Well,
OBS has crashed, so I don't know how much longer this is going to work. So,
Let's just talk to Seat 11 quickly.
all right. What do you want to say to Seat 11?
Hey, Seat 11, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. How about you?
I'm fine. What do you want to talk about?
What are you?
Preacher.
Who have you preached?
I preached seat 2 and seat 3, and then I preached seat 5.
No? Philomere.
Oh, that's interesting. I've heard of a mayor around, but I don't know if I
I
trust that
actually
claim.
haven't yet, so that's wild.
I'm
But
not
yeah.
the mayor, but I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Seat 9 was claiming mayor. They're dead.
Okay. Weird
Uh,
that it's the mayor seat that they thought they had a good nomination. I guess it was seat 8 is just voting on everything.
that seems like it. Seat 8's kind of reading
Seat.
evil and sort of suspicious to me. I wouldn't mind
I
killing
was
them.
actually thinking, like, with the voting struggle, this might be a popular game, and seat 8 being willing to vote on everything strikes me as a potentially good player.
Oh, maybe seat 8's the poppy grower.
Yeah, I don't want, like, that's just my read on what's going on with them.
Hmm,
I could be
possible.
wrong completely, but, like, that's my read.
Hmm. All right. Well, good luck.
Yeah.
All right, Emma. We're about a half an hour into this. What do you think you know about the grip?
I think seat 1's the Marionette, seat 11 the
Well,
Preacher, seat 10 the
yeah.
Savant, seat
Obviously the marionette is in seat.
seat 8 is the Poppy Grower.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fully know what's going on with 2 and 3. Probably an evil there. Haven't talked to seat 5 yet. Seat 7 I assume is the same because I haven't heard of any other outsiders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're pretty close. You did get the Oracle also before, so you know that worked out. So you know what
Yeah,
the other
there has
minion
to be an
is.
assassin somewhere. I do think seat 4 is the Fortune Teller, who has a red herring on seat 10, the Savant,
Mm-hmm.
which is confirmed by the Savant information since evil selected by evil is not possible.
Mm-hmm. Any ideas about seat 2 and seat 3?
What was the order of the preachers that the preacher told me?
Seat 2, seat 3, and then seat 5. Just going around the room.
Oh, neither of them can be the minion who assassinated seat 4 then, because they both would have been preached that night.
Mm-hmm.
That makes seat 5 probably the assassin, seat 3 probably the drunk empath, seat 2 the steward.
And you said seat 8 was the poppy grower.
Probably. I could be wrong. That's just my current read. Seat 5 assassin, seat 8 poppy grower, seat 2 and 3 steward and drunk empath.
Emma, I'm going to tell you that's a perfect Grim,
Yeah.
except for the preacher. The preacher's actually the farmer, but quite well done all the way around.
Oh well, they might be the farmer, but they did let me solve the drug.
They did let you solve the assassin and the drunk. Yeah. Yeah, and that's how you can solve a poppy grower game without killing the poppy grower as the Oho. I thought it would be really interesting to see if you caved and killed the poppy grower. I was really interested if you would cave and kill the poppy grower in a poppy grower game, and I
Don't
wanted to
really
give
see
you a
need.
lot of hints. I wanted to give you a lot of hints, to help you kind of figure out whether you needed to or not.
Yeah, we'll see if they execute seat 2 or hopefully if they execute seat 2 today, which they may do. I'm just gonna kill the drunk empath and then no, I'm not gonna kill the drunk empath. I'm gonna let them live and get more information, clearing
Mm-hmm.
me.
Yep,
Uh,
because they would probably get a 0 if they're the drunk, which they are.
Probably killing the saint tonight.
Yeah, I think you killed the saint tonight. I think you kill the
Yeah.
saint. I think you leave the savant to get killed off later by the good guys.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the preacher at all because my assassin has used their ability and the
Yep,
marionette's dead
dead.
anyway, and
So the
just the
preacher literally
marionette.
doesn't matter. Yeah, they could come out
Yeah.
as the farmer later, but that just makes it look like a spy or an Oho. And by that point, you've
Mm-hmm.
just got to carry it to the end.
Yep.
So that's how you can kind of handle those kinds of Grims, Poppy Grower Grim, and also kind of how you can approach new characters that you haven't seen before. Emma, do you have any final thoughts with the Oho?
Nope. But stay tuned for next week when we cover the even newer character of the Hatter, and quite possibly by the time these 2 episodes will come out, we'll be ready to cover whichever character's coming out after that. So this might be a 3-week series on
Might
brand
be
new
a,
characters.
might get us through the end of the year.
Yeah.
Never know.
All right.
Well,
Thank you.
from both of us, may your scenarios this week be grim.
Sure, I can hard claim I'm the recluse. And
And we lost Emma?
Milk appears frozen on my end. I
Uh-oh.
don't know if I appear frozen on Milk's end or what's
Oh, yeah.
going
Emma's
on
frozen.
here. I'm sort of just stalling.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try text chat and see if that helps. Oh,
Everything's going great, everybody.
maybe it was on my end because now I'm disconnected.
Oh, maybe I disconnected. Oh. Did we both disconnect? Interesting.
Wild
Me refresh.
stuff going on.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm back now.
I'm back also. That was weird.
That was weird. First you froze. Then I stalled for time for a bit. And then I got disconnected.
That's not accurate. First, you froze, then I stalled for time for a little bit, then I got disconnected. I think you'll find, if you go back and watch the recording, that's definitely what happened.
No, I think if you go back and listen to my audio track, you'll find that my analysis is quite correct.
You know
anyway,
what? Now that I think about it, Emma, they're probably just going to cut this whole part out.